There's a file on my hard drive which I've labelled as it won't let me delete this, and every time anyone ever looks at my hard drive, they're like, "Oh, is that porn?" And I go, "No, it literally won't let me delete this," and they don't believe me, so they click on it, and it takes them to a series of files all labelled A, like little folders. So they click on those, and they keep going and going and going until they reach the end where it just says, "Look, I'm telling you, there's nothing interesting here." So they click it, and they open it, and there's just nothing there. Because fuck them. FromHatPodcast@gmail.com.
Why? Why would you do this?
Ruin the audio.
You're a dick.
Hello. Welcome to From a Hat, the show where we draw a topic out of a hat, just like it says in the title. I'm Ben.
I'm Phoenix.
And I'm Dom.
One day I'll come up with a new catchphrase for the beginning of the episodes.
Don't fix what isn't broken, dude.
Yeah, fair point.
But if you come up with a new catchphrase, hit me up, because I can probably think of some good ones. Not right now.
I mean, I've heard your show. You don't have a catchphrase
we
to
don't,
open
have
the
a,
show.
we don't have a catchphrase. We don't have an intro or an outro at all. It's just kind of in media res. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yum yum lasagna.
Okay. The topic is... Jeez. Okay. How does Beach City...
Sure.
Give me a look.
I
that
think
right?
that's what you wrote. How
Yeah.
does Beach City?
No, it's what you wrote. It's your handwriting. It does
No,
say
I know, but...
But it is definitely the topic. How does Beach City?
Okay.
Phoenix. How does so Steven Universe theme?
Sure.
Oh, it's a Steven
Oh, pick a
Universe
song.
reference.
Pick
This
a
is
song.
going to be a long episode for me.
You get to ask questions.
Let's go with the end credits theme that it is right now. So no words or
Fuck,
anything.
how am I
just
going to
a-
get that?
It's
Just
on
do
YouTube.
season
I'll find it.
7.
But they don't release the
end
full
credits.
song until fucking...
I know.
I'll use Love Like You, because I like that one.
That's a good
No,
one.
wait, I'll use a different song for the beginning, and I'll use Love Like You at the end.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
Just make more work for yourself, bro. Okay.
I know I'm not that tall. I know I'm not that smart. But let me drive my van into your heart. Let me drive my van into your heart. I know I'm not that rich. I'm trying to get my start. So let me drive my van into your heart. Let me drive my van into your heart.
You don't know Steven Universe, do you?
No. I've seen 2 episodes, and I really liked it, and my brother really liked it. And then it was overnight, it became this huge thing, and now everyone loves it, and I just am so far behind, and I find getting into TV shows so daunting.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I spend a lot of time on Tumblr, so I'm pretty sure everything has been spoiled for me.
Okay, just gonna put it out there now then for the listeners as well.
Yeah.
The most recent episode that aired was it a single pale rose for us? Because we haven't seen the 2 new ones
Yeah.
that just came out today
It
yet.
came out today.
Wow, you guys are into this show.
But was it a single pale rose?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The most recent episode was a single pale rose, which featured the biggest reveal in the show.
Oh.
Are you aware of what it
That
is, Dom?
Garnet was 2 lesbians in a dress.
I knew that.
That was a good reveal.
Single pale rose.
One character turned out to be a different character.
Huh. Was it Steven?
No. Well, technically.
No, it wasn't Steven.
If
Not
we-
important. We won't bring it up yet.
Yeah, we just won't bring it
Okay,
up. It's
okay.
not important to the actual show. What's important to the show today is there's town that Steven lives in and the Gems live in is called Beach City.
Right.
Beach City operates in this world. It's a weird world because World War II never happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about that show.
Yeah, Rebecca Sugar, who used to work on Adventure Time, now makes this,
Yes.
was like, hey, here's some stuff about my show. World War II didn't happen, and a bunch of other things were said as well, which that's the
I
one that kind of
love that.
stuck out.
Because whenever I used to write creative stories in school or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my mind, everyone was an avid gamer in all of my stories.
Sure.
Even the one that was like a post-apocalyptic story about, or not post-apocalyptic, but what dystopian future thing about how women were just used for breeding
Milk.
purposes.
Wow, you sound like a neckbeard.
And no, like it was supposed to be like a comment. I don't know. You know, it was year 11. I was trying to make a point about sexism or whatever.
Yeah.
And
By
then
being
I
sexist.
eventually found out that that was basically the plot of Margaret Atwood's what's that called? Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The book. And I got recommended to read that and then never did. That classic John Mulaney quote. Anyway.
You're making a
what
point
was
about
I
how
saying?
worlds that how
Oh, yes. So, yeah, that, like, yeah, even in that, all like, that was the one consistent thing, was that I think another thing was everyone had seen every Adam Sandler movie, and they were all gamers. And I tried to, like, incorporate that, because that would always be, if I was kind of bored and I didn't know what I was writing, that would come up in the dialogue or something. And then, yeah, so I really am into that concept.
Yeah.
All that to say, I love that idea of just like, I'm going to make a story where this one thing is like completely different from how it
But yeah, World War II didn't happen, which is why a lot of, and apart from that, a lot of towns have different names because this is a world where aliens are kind of just accepted. Like, no one in Beach City really freaks out about the fact that there's a blue woman and a green woman.
That's an often overlooked part of modern history. When we look back at World War II, we forget that we actually kept the aliens from invading during that, that period of time. It was kind of hard to multitask that, but we managed to do it.
Well, the Crystal Gems, who are our heroes,
Uh-huh.
have been on Earth since before humans. Well, since early humans.
Yeah.
So the human race has just kind of been like, yep, they exist. Okay.
Yeah.
Have they though? I don't think Garnet was on there that long, was she?
Yeah.
I thought she came around later.
Well, I mean, she
'Cause
met
she
Mayor
came-
Dewey. She met Mayor Dewey's ancient ancestor.
Right. See, in my head,
She's
just
been around for a
thinking-
while.
Yeah, I know, but in my head, I'm thinking that
Because the war was
the
like...
war was way
She started.
like
She came around
5,000
during the
years
war,
ago.
and the war
Yeah.
was... Yeah.
Good point.
There was a big war between the Crystal Gems and the Homeworld Gems, who are the gems from the...
It was the
alien.
World's War.
Yeah.
War between worlds.
If you will.
It was the second one, actually. Some would
Wow.
call it the World's War 2.
I wouldn't.
No, that's
But
a
some
stupid
people
name.
would. That would be a bad name.
But anyway, so...
World War Electric Boogaloo.
There we go.
A constant question I have for Beach City is how does anyone ever make any money in this town? Because we never see anyone actually paying for anything.
For anything. I know there's a guy with like spacer earrings who runs a like donut store.
That's
or something.
Lars.
Yeah, Lars.
Lars and Sadie don't own the big
donut
donut.
store. Okay.
They're like the
work.
teens that work there.
The big donut's owned by the city.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
it's a
it's-
communist utopia. This movie.
Well, the big
On this
donut's
show.
owned by the town, it seems. There's also like a pizza shop.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were paying
Which
taxes,
is owned by the pizzas. Sorry.
Yeah. The pizza family. There's the French fries and burgers place, which is owned by
The Frymans.
the Frymans.
Uh-huh.
There's a car wash, which I don't think is owned by Greg. I think Greg just works there.
No, he bought it.
He bought it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's car wash.
He paid for something.
It's surprising, because he was broke, to my knowledge, until he got that money.
They do show people paying for things though. Steven goes to pay for a donut.
Once.
That's more. That's all you need to see.
You'll never see it once, though. Like, I've never seen anyone else be like, oh yeah, I've got to pay this, and this.
I mean, but again, it's just like, right your bliss. This is utopia. We don't need to pay for donuts. You pay taxes, you can have your donut. This is from the, what do you call it? The council.
And I believe they use money to pay for the arcade games.
I thought they just used tokens. Like, how does Stephen have money?
His dad.
Before, these are before his dad, though. His dad didn't have that much money before he won, like, a lot of money.
Yeah, but his dad lived in a van, so it's not like he was paying rent.
Yeah, but how was he generating income? Oh,
He worked at the car
How
wash.
did the car wash make any money? There's
Man,
like
do
No, I
it.
never paid.
there's
to
like
get
5
a car-
people in town.
Can I just say, when we pulled out how is Beach City,
Yeah.
I thought for a good bit that we were going to talk about a like surfing clothing store, but that is City Beach, a different thing.
Like, the residents of Beach City are Stephen and the Crystal Gems.
Yes.
Alright? Then you've got Greg Universe, who is
Yeah.
Stephen's dad.
Yeah.
Then you've got the male people,
Yeah.
The male.
So you got
You got Jamie.
you got Jamie and you've got
Sadie's
mum. Then you got Sadie.
Yeah.
Then you got Lars,
Lars.
who isn't there right now.
But Lars's family are.
Lars's mum and dad.
Karen and whatever the dad's name is.
Yeah. Then you've got what? Who else? Mayor Dewey, Buck, the Onion family.
Yeah.
So that's 4 people.
Is Sadie...
So in total, like
Did
maybe
you say
4.
the pizzas and the Frymans?
Oh, the pizzas and the Frymans. So that's about a little under 20.
Is Sadie the person that Steven likes?
No,
that's
Connie.
Connie.
And Connie doesn't live in Beach City.
Oh.
Yeah, she lives out of town.
Wow. That's a lot of commitment. You know, they say long-distance relationships can't work, but...
She's
Steven
always in Beach
Universe-
City, though. Like, she doesn't live there, but she's always there, which is odd.
There must be a bus driver, right? Or
Must
something.
there? I just assumed she got around via the lion.
Yeah.
The portal generating
You
lion.
have a lion.
Who generates portals.
Yeah.
Who makes portals,
His
yeah.
name's Lion.
Connie has free access to this.
It's Steven's lion.
Yeah.
Right. Because I thought what you were implying was that, similar to the desert world in Super Mario Odyssey, they have a system of taxis that are actually just lions.
Oh my god, they just stole that.
Motherfucker.
Because you know where they find the lion?
A desert.
A
And
desert.
desert? Well, no, but Super Mario Odyssey came out way after.
Yeah.
That was
So Mario Odyssey stole from Steven
Yeah,
Universe.
that's what they're getting. Maybe it's some reference to like ancient Egyptian
Yeah,
mythology or something. Yeah. So the one episode I remember I've seen
Yeah.
was, I think, where Steven confesses his love to Connie or something. They have a picnic at some point. Anyway, I like the characters. You're looking at me strange
What?
as though this episode doesn't
Steven never
exist.
confesses a love. He just likes Connie. a lot.
Okay. They have a picnic, at least.
Yeah, they do. In an episode unrelated to that,
Okay.
where they sing the beautiful jam song.
So,
Maybe
yeah.
that's the one
I
I've
was
seen.
thinking the picnic was when he's getting older.
Oh, yeah, for his birthday.
Yeah.
At the barn. But that's like...
And then I've seen the other episode I've seen is maybe it's the same episode, is the one where the is it Sapphire?
Yeah.
What about her?
She shows up. It's the first episode she's in.
Wow, you,
Okay,
you just jumped...
that's two lesbians in a dress.
Wait,
Sapphire's one
no,
of
no,
the
no,
two
no, no, no,
lesbians in a
no, no, no,
dress.
no. No, okay. So
The other
that's not
blue
the one I'm
gem?
thinking of. Yeah, other blue
Lapis.
one. Lapis.
Best
Yes.
girl.
Best character
Yes,
in the show.
Lapis. That's the character.
The anime girl.
Best girl. Westworld
Yeah, she
is best
starts
girl.
crying and she's in the ocean.
She
or
cries a
something.
lot.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got PTSD. She's allowed to.
And there's that character who I've never seen in an episode. You know, at this point, I'm just listing off characters
Course.
I know. Who's basically just Lemon Grab from Adventure Time. Like yellow
Peridot.
Peridot.
Peridot is not
a
even
little bit
similar to
like
Lemon Grab. And Peridot's not yellow. She's green.
She is
Doesn't she
green.
just yell all the time?
No, not really.
Okay.
She gardens a lot.
To be fair, I've never seen an episode with Peridot in it, but I really like Amethyst. She can shapeshift, right?
They
Everyone-
can all shapeshift.
They can all
It's just
shapeshift.
Amethyst is the only one who abuses the ability.
Right. Okay, that's funny.
Amethyst uses it a lot because Amethyst is essentially a child by gem standards because she's quite young.
Oh.
She's still hundreds of years old.
This show sounds so good. I should watch it.
Yeah,
should.
it's great.
You
It's
like
a-
video games and anime, right?
That's what
I don't
this
like to advertise that I like anime.
That's what this is.
Yeah. Okay. Who's your favorite character?
Best girl, Lapis.
Lapis.
Lapis, best girl.
Lapis. Why Lapis? Why is she best girl?
Because she's the best girl.
She's the best girl.
She's so sad all the time. I can relate to
All
that.
the way sad. Every day sad.
Everything sucks. I can relate to that.
That's
It's
why
every
right
day,
now
man.
Peridot's best girl.
Yeah, because she's
she's
like,
sad.
everything sucks because her alien blue girlfriend ran away.
Which is Lapis.
Which is Lapis.
So she's like, oh
Best
man,
girl.
everything sucks.
I always liked.
I actually really like Pearl.
Of course
Pearl.
you fucking do.
I like the main three a lot from the 2 episodes I've seen.
Yeah.
So
I like-
Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl.
Yeah.
Garnet I liked at the beginning, but that was just because that's the character that everyone likes at the beginning. Because she's the generic cool one.
Right. And I've seen an episode. This is just coming to me now. Where Pearl fights a clone.
She fights. Oh yeah, one of her
They're like fence or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I think that's sword training.
So the picnic episode definitely is the jam song because
Okay.
that's the same episode.
Okay, those are the 2 episodes I've seen. Lapis and that one.
God, you got a weird couple of. That's so weird.
And the dad, he used to be like a rock star or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was
Greg.
he very popular?
No.
No.
No, he never got out of Beach City.
Actually, he could have. He just chose to
Yeah.
stay.
For
Exactly right.
Steven's mum, who is
Yes.
also
Rose
Rose
Quartz.
Quartz.
Rose Quartz. Yes.
Yeah.
And that means that Steven is part...
Gem.
Crystal Gem.
His full name is Stephen Quartz Universe.
Can he shapeshift?
Yes, but he's bad at
He's
it.
real
Bad.
bad at it.
The first episode where he learns to shapeshift is just body horror. Like he's like, oh, I can shapeshift a bit. So he turns one of his fingers into like a little cat head, and he's like trying to do that. He's like got kitten fists, and then he just loses control of it. So he just becomes this shambling mound of cat heads.
That would make me uncomfortable. I hated the
It was
episode of
terrifying.
Adventure Time where Finn gets turned into a giant foot.
That's such a funny
That's
episode.
such a good
though.
episode, but when I first saw it, it made me so uncomfortable.
I like that episode as well because he partners up with the other people that Magic Man's turned into
Yeah,
body parts and
yeah.
forms a body.
And they Voltron together.
Yeah, I like Magic Man.
Magic Man's a good character.
Magic Man.
I've always wanted to be a foot.
Yeah,
You turned
Jake.
into a foot yesterday. You don't understand, man. It's not the same.
Oh, gosh. Man.
But yeah, so Beach City, we've got like a cast there, right?
Yeah.
We've got the pizzas
The townies.
who sell pizza.
Uh-huh.
We've got the Frymans who sell fries.
And fry-related products.
Yeah.
There's actually a truce between the pizzas and the Frymans to not sell pizzas or fry-related objects in the other store.
I mean, that's...
So the
that's
Frymans
only
agreed to
reasonable.
not sell any pizza-related things, and the pizzas agreed to not sell any burger-related items.
But what if we had burger-flavored pizzas? Or
That's
It's kind of the
That's
whole
the
episode
point.
of one. That's one
Yeah,
episode
okay.
is all about.
That's where I thought that was going.
It
Like,
just-
as soon as that plot came up.
Yeah, it ends badly for everyone involved.
And so it's an economy of food stores and a car wash.
Yeah.
And
And there's
also
a
an
man.
arcade with
And an
Mr.
arcade.
Happy or Mr. Smiley.
Like, Mayor Dewey
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
often mentions that they're a tourism town, but I've never seen a tourist in town.
Connie comes a lot.
She's not a
He does
tourist.
come
She
a
lives
lot.
just out of town and she's there to say hey. Like,
I see. The thing is, we see our like classic cast, our characters that we know, but every now and again, you see like when they hold town meetings, there'll be people we don't know, and there's the whole like Talent Quest episode where Sadie
Aye.
sings, and there's a whole cast of people.
alright, fair enough. So maybe
Yeah.
there's more than like less than 20 people living in town. And
Yeah.
and the only reason we know these people are because they're the people who are in Steven's universe. If you
Yeah,
will.
exactly right. They're the important ones.
I mean, that raises questions.
We forgot about Kevin.
There's a good reason we forgot about Kevin.
Who's Kevin?
Kevin.
Kevin's a cunt.
He's pretty much what Ben said.
A real see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm
So-
saying.
Yeah.
You know how, so Garnet being 2 lesbians in a jacket
Yeah.
is, called a fusion.
Uh-huh.
So, similar to in Dragon Ball Z, to the point where it's pretty much the same
It's
thing.
exactly
You
the
can
same.
do a fusion dance and fuse with people.
Uh-huh.
Alright?
Right. It's a dance.
Yes. There's
They don't make out.
No,
I'm thinking of Valkyrie Drive.
probably.
How good is Valkyrie Drive,
You know
though?
what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no, like,
I'm not, I don't want to say I'm into
Into
anime,
anime.
but then, how good is Valkyrie Drive?
It's so bad. But I suggest if you're interested, looking into it because it's hilarious.
anyway,
yeah.
there's no limit on what you have to do. Like, Steven first fuses with Connie by just, like, spinning.
Right.
Like,
okay.
essentially, it's just you've got to be in the right mood with a person.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
that's-
implication being that this is apparently meant to be similar to
Sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Like in
put it-
Valkyrie
like in
Drive.
Valkyrie Drive.
They put in a whole book about it.
Yeah.
Like an actual children's book about it. Being like, it's okay, like, to teach kids, like, it's okay to be different. That's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Steven first fused with Connie,
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've seen pictures of that.
which made Stevoni.
Stevani.
And then they met Kevin. Kevin is, like,
A handsome boy.
a teenage boy. He's not one of the cool kids.
No, he's not.
He's just kind of a dick.
Uh-huh.
And every time Stevonnie shows up,
Yeah.
Kevin shows up to ruin the fun because Kevin is the worst person ever.
Wait, but what does he do that ruins the
He's
fun?
just a dick.
Yeah. It's
And he only shows up when Stevonnie's around.
no. One time he shows up to get Steven and Connie back together so that they can make Stevonnie, because Stevonnie's the only person he thinks is cool as him.
Oh. So he likes Stevonnie. Like, just...
In the I think like the first time they meet, he nearly sexually assaults her.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So in the,
That's
the
heavy
first
for
time,
this show.
not in this show. For
Okay.
kids shows, yes. But
For this show, no.
Sure, no.
It's like in Gravity Falls when that episode happened where the demons showed up and like animal heads started bleeding.
Another show I have not seen.
You should
A
watch
bit
Gravity
heavy for a
Falls.
kids show, but not for that show.
That show.
Yeah, I mean, in Steven Universe, they cover things like rape and stuff like that. So
And abusive relationships
I
and
mean, you know, it's important that, like...
PTSD, all kinds of crap.
Yeah, that's... I mean, like...
Well, crap,
that's
not
part,
crap.
This, like, you know, I mean, it gets said a lot by some people, but we have such nostalgia for the shows we watched as a kids. I wish the shows that were on when I was a kid were as good as the ones that are on now.
yeah,
Oh,
fair
yeah.
enough.
Like,
Like I said.
if I still watched Nickelodeon all day and they had, like, Steven Universe... Because I got really into an Adventure Time, but I just, you know, I couldn't keep up with it. And so... and, like, that came out when I was, 13? And I tried to watch it when it was over in America and it hadn't come to Australia yet. And then I just lost track of it, especially because Cartoon Network didn't show the episodes in order.
Yeah.
And it just got so annoying. And yes, Steven Universe, Gravity Falls. There's a bunch of new ones too that like are just coming out now. I can't remember the names of them.
Star versus the Forces of Evil.
Yeah, and
Infinity Train.
Infinity Train. That's
Infinity
the one I
Train
was
was
thinking
so
of.
good.
And there was that like short series Over the Garden Wall.
I've
Yeah.
seen that. That's
So-
amazing.
it's so
which I haven't
good.
seen, but you know, I gotta watch all this stuff.
Over the Garden Wall is like 10 episodes. You should watch that first.
I think it's less than 10. I think it's like 5.
It's not 5.
And I actually,
I've rewatched it a few
okay.
times.
I actually set my Foxtel to record every episode, but then our set-top box crashed, and so we had to get a new one, and it erased all the shows I'd recorded, so I can never watch it.
I think OKKO is pretty good.
Okay, KO is pretty good.
It's an anime in Steven Universe.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Actually, Koala Girl from OKKO is an anime in Steven Universe. So,
Okay, KO is made by Rebecca Sugar's
Rebecca Sugar.
boyfriend.
Boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
And Rebecca Sugar, didn't she like used to work on Adventure Time? Or
Yeah, she made all the best episodes.
of Adventure Time.
Yeah.
she was the thing that was keeping that show going, and then she left, and then it kind of died.
Yeah, I am still. I've only seen up to and including a few episodes of season 5 of Adventure Time, and then that's when I decided to stop, and I'm just waiting for them to release all the Blu-rays so I can buy the box set.
Fair enough.
Anyway, Beach City,
Yeah.
which we've tangented away from.
That's fine. We do that a lot.
Yeah, Beach City. How is it?
It's a nice city.
How? But
nice
in
beach.
terms of city, it doesn't seem very big.
It's not
not.
really.
It's more like the town of Citiesville than the city of Townsville, if you know what I'm saying.
You can burn in hell for that one.
What?
It's essentially this tiny, sleepy coastal town. It's not really a city, but they've given it the name Beach City for reasons unknown. They have a feud with Ocean Town
Oh, so there's a rival town, like
Yes.
in the Powerpuff Girls.
called Ocean Town,
That's
and they're within driving distance of Empire City, which is New York.
Yeah.
Right. It's called Empire City in Infamous, the video game as well.
It's called
Is
Empire
that-
City in New York.
Is
All,
that-
all their number plates have Empire City written on them.
So, is it canon with real life, Stephen?
Yes.
Yes.
God, I fucking wish.
World War II never happened, guys. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I think that makes you a Holocaust denier if you say that.
It does. You're not allowed on the show
No, the
anymore.
Holocaust happened. There's
This
just
is
no
something-
war about it.
This is something,
That's unfortunate.
like, so I was reading online a criticism of, if you guys played Undertale,
Yeah, of
No.
course.
no.
because I don't hate myself that much.
I was reading a criticism online about it that it like because like the moral of Undertale is like everything can be solved by just being nice to people and forgiving them when they try to hurt you, and you can just make friends and everything will solve. And they're like, that isn't how the real world works. Like, if you just be nice and forgiving to people who are like racist and stuff, you're just being passive and like letting that sort of
That's
attitude
not the
continue.
full moral of Undertale.
But then I was thinking like, well, that doesn't even matter because like I think the reason that Toby Fox made Undertale is because he wants to believe in a world where that's the truth, where you can just be happy and friendly. And
I mean,
that
Undertale
stuff.
you can play as just pure evil.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like it wasn't. They weren't saying that was the goal, the like moral lesson that Undertale was trying to teach. They were just saying that was a side effect of the pacifist ending. Anyway, so I'm sort of defensive of that in the terms of like, you know, we make these shows and these stories as a form of escapism, and if you want to escape into a world where nobody pays taxes or pays for anything really, and we all live on a beach city and the economy still thrives somehow, and we all have superhero friends and fall in love, you know, that's fine by me.
But the economy's not thriving because during a point in time when Lapis steals the entire ocean, Mayor Dewey is in a panic because he's like, tourism's going to go down the shitter and our town's going to go to shit because we can't be beach city if there's no beach.
Right, because it's a tourism town.
So he spends the whole episode after that mini rant sitting like on his knees crying in where the ocean should be with a hose.
That's good.
Mayor Dewey's a terrible man.
Yeah, I love him.
So there's in the episode where Pearl fights the clone.
Yeah.
She goes to like a different plane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where is that in relation to Beach City?
That's
above it.
It's just like directly above it.
Yes.
In the sky.
It's
not like
it's above
an
the temple.
alternate universe.
It's kind of weird.
It's above the temple because Stevonnie falls off it and nearly crashes into the ground.
Isn't it her room though?
No.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, it's just above.
Her room is a different place entirely.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And do they go there, like for? Does that place exist for a reason?
Yeah,
or is
to
it
train.
just to train. Okay. Right.
A lot of things in this place exist purely because the Crystal Gems needed somewhere to do the shit.
Are there a lot of fight scenes in this show?
The first season, there's a lot, and then it kind of dwindles down.
Do they ever have any like massive, large-scale property damage to
No.
Beach City?
One episode, and it's in the arcade mostly, and even then, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, we'll pay for this. Like anything, like it looks like we might be getting some kind of big, devastating thing in the 2 episodes that are dropping today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
But we haven't seen them, so we don't know.
Although it's 5 episodes dropping over the course of the week.
Oh, is it? I only thought it was 2.
No, it's a full 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty keen. I just realised we see tourists
When?
in the Onion Gang.
Oh, the Onion Gang!
The Onion Gang.
The Onion Gang!
Single-handedly keeping this economy afloat.
So there's this kid called Onion, who
Oh.
is the son of Yellowtail, who is a fisherman, and
Vidalia.
Vidalia, who is just a woman who lives in town.
Yeah.
And Onion is their child, who is this small boy who has a head that looks like an onion.
I'd say it looks like a gourd.
Like,
His brother, older brother's name is Sour Cream.
like the guy who teaches Parappa the Rapper karate.
Yeah, not quite like that. That's what the mum looks like. That's Vidalia.
But anyway,
Guy's name. Anyway, keep going.
so Onion has this like gang of like-minded, mute, terrifying children who are just kind of his mates. And then at the end of meeting them, you find out that they're all visiting for school break, and they're all going home. And it's like, huh, Onion has a gang.
And
Terrifying.
they come to the town a lot. A lot? Or
No,
just
just
that
for-
one?
just for
Just,
break.
just for this, like, summer break.
School holidays.
His name is Master Onion, for anyone who is wondering.
Of course.
Anyway.
Alright, fine. So tourism does exist in the town.
Yeah.
Alright.
We at least know that the parents of those kids are in
Oh,
the town.
sorry. His full name is Chop Chop Master Onion. Okay. So, the kids in the town...
Parappa the Rapper. What a classic.
Oh, there's definitely more people than I thought because There's enough people to sustain an underground wrestling league.
That's true.
That's
Raves.
cool. I gotta get into this.
There's a few wrestling episodes, and they're quite good, especially if you can guess, like,
Who they're parodying.
yeah, like, Steven plays a character called Tiger Millionaire, and you watch the whole time, you're like, you're just $1 million man.
Right.
You're just
okay.
Ted DiBiase.
Um,
It's great.
do they ever have like a surf fest? Because that would
Nah.
no.
They should. But
Is the beach any good? Like
It's very,
it's
very...
just a flat.
The
Yeah.
Crystal Gem is mostly on the beach, so people learn to stay away from that because you might die.
Also, I mean,
Yeah, okay.
as
This
someone...
town should not exist.
If they're a drive away from Empire City, which is New York, then chances are their beaches aren't going to be good.
Yeah.
As someone who lived in like New Jersey for a year and went to the beaches there,
New Jersey,
Jersey.
they're
New
very
Jersey.
flat until it's snowing outside,
and then
and then they're too cold to surf on.
right.
All I know is that they're definitely not in Jersey because Steven visits Jersey at one point. He goes, that's Jersey. Don't go there. But anyway, so we've discovered how does a beach city.
They also visit the.
I don't think we have. I think we've just raised more questions.
We have.
How
we've
does
answered.
the beach?
I'll bring in up the biggest question though.
Fine.
Are they aware they're a cartoon?
No.
Because Greg sees himself being animated.
Okay, Greg's aware then. You're right, Greg does see himself being animated and he runs out of there pretty quickly with Steven.
That's cool.
They
I
visit
like-
Korea and they go to an animation studio and Greg sees a cartoonist drawing him and he gets this panicked look and grabs Steven and runs away. So maybe Greg knows.
The best episode of Chowder is the one where
They run out of animation budget.
Yeah, and then it's just footage of them reading the lines in the room. That's so
And
good.
then they go to a car wash to
Is
raise
it-
funds.
Just one last question, and it's kind of an anticlimax, but is Ric Flair ever in the wrestling episodes? Because I know he did voices for Uncle... What's that show?
Uncle Grandpa.
Uncle Grandpa.
Rick isn't in them, but I'm sure there's a character who appears who looks like
Who
Rick.
looks like Rick, yeah.
By the way, there's an Uncle Grandpa episode of Steven Universe. It's a
crossover.
Yeah, it's a crossover. It's the worst episode,
Oh,
and it's one of the worst episodes because at the start they say this isn't canon,
really?
except it's 100% canon because it's where Steven learns to harness one of his powers that he uses onwards from that episode.
Okay.
I hate it.
It's not good.
Okay, yeah.
But anyway.
Do you guys like Uncle Grandpa? Just
No,
quickly
fucking...
go.
Why would I like Uncle Grandpa?
I've seen an episode with Ric Flair, and I was like, Ric Flair's in this. Oh.
Ric Flair will do anything.
Yeah, he
You give him
kinda
a
needs
20,
the
he'll
money.
do it. He's got
Uh,
alimony to pay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's all.
Alright. Well, then on that note, I've been Ben,
Happy Phoenix.
I am still done.
and we got sidetracked a lot, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Just gonna look up who Ric Flair is.
R.I.C.
The way
Yeah,
you
okay.
look,
And Flair is
shaken by how long it took. I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Love like you. Love me like you.
To contact Phoenix and Ben, email them at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com or go to our Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.